Eicma 2025 is predicted to be the hottest event in the world of two wheels in the last decade. Amidst the glitz and glamour of the big manufacturers, Suzuki emerges as the most eagerly awaited name to open the throttle. After several years of running quietly without any major breakthroughs, the Hamamatsu-based manufacturer is ready to fire up the engines again with a lineup of new motorcycles that are predicted to be a big surprise in Milan. From high-tech concepts to designs that evoke Suzuki's classic aura, everything points to one thing: Suzuki is ready to make a full-throttle comeback. This year, they seem determined to prove that the DNA of performance and the spirit of adventure still flow strongly through every motorcycle they produce.
The Suzuki Hayabusa is a legendary name in the world of motorcycles, synonymous with speed and power. First introduced in 1999 with the code GSX-1300R, the Hayabusa was designed to challenge the dominance of the Honda Blackbird. Its name is derived from peregrine falcon, the fastest animal in the world, and true to its name, this motorcycle immediately made a splash with a top speed of 312 kilometers per hour, making it the fastest mass-produced motorcycle at the time. Its 1,299 cubic centimeters per cylinder engine, unique aerodynamic design, and stability at high speeds earn a special place in the hearts of speed enthusiasts. Over time, the Hayabusa evolved without losing its original DNA. The second generation was born in 2008 with a larger 1,340 cubic centimeters engine, and in 2021, Suzuki released the latest generation, which is more modern with advanced electronic technology. Although the superbike era is now dominated by bikes with insane power and racing features, the Hayabusa is still revered as an icon of powerful yet comfortable sport touring. From drag racing, extreme modifications, to appearances in films and video games, the Hayabusa is not just a motorcycle, but an eternal symbol of speed. Now in 2026, Suzuki is once again updating its legendary model for the European market. Technically, this model still follows the 2025 generation base, but comes with updated standard colors and the addition of a special edition. The Hayabusa Special Edition comes in exclusive blue and white color scheme called Pearl Bigger Blue, complete with a three-dimensional emblem on the tank, white details on the fairing, special stickers, and color changes on the exhaust tips and covers. A single seat cover is also included as standard equipment, except for the Japanese model, which still offers as an option. Although it has a fresh look, the Hayabusa's engine DNA remains true to tradition. The first generation 1999 model with a 1,298 cubic centimeters capacity, dubbed the Ultimate Sports, evolved to 1,340 cubic centimeters in 2008, then continued to the third generation in 2021 while retaining the proven sturdy main frame. The engine continues to comply with the latest emission regulations without sacrificing performance, delivering a combination of fierce acceleration and long-distance cruising comfort. For the 2026 model, Suzuki further solidifies its position as a modern hypersport touring bike. The Hayabusa is now equipped with ride-by-wire technology, full electronic controls, cruise control, a two-way quickshifter, and full LED lights that further emphasize its identity. Fresh new colors combined with its signature aerodynamic design make this motorcycle not only fast, but also exude an exclusive aura on the road. With all that, the 2026 Suzuki Hayabusa once again asserts itself as a living legend, a blend of speed, style, and timeless heritage that continues to endure for a quarter of a century.
Today, we welcome two new legends reborn in the spirit of the past: Suzuki GSX-8T and GSX-8TT. Officially launched on July 4th by Suzuki Motor Corporation, these two neo-retro street bikes are set to hit the streets globally from summer 2025, with a primary focus on the European and North American markets. These are not just new bikes, they are time travel, bringing the soul of the 60s and 70s into the modern era. The GSX-8T and GSX-8TT serve as a bridge between history and innovation. Just look at the design. The classic round headlight is now modernized, and Suzuki's first handlebar end mirrors are authentic yet futuristic. Behind the seductive looks lies the 776 cubic centimeters two-cylinder parallel liquid-cooled engine proven on the GSX-8S and 8R, complete with a high-rigidity steel frame and lightweight aluminum swing arm. This combination makes the bike feel agile, comfortable, and ready to go at any time. Technology is not left out either. The bike is equipped with the Suzuki Intelligent Ride System, SIRS, ride-by-wire, two-way quickshifter, and riding mode selector. The lithium-ion battery from ELIIY Power keeps starts light even in extreme weather. Not only seasoned riders, but also beginners can enjoy the sport riding experience with confidence. The GSX-8T is designed to evoke the T500 Titan, Suzuki's iconic naked bike from the 60s. The contrasting colored tank with matte black rear body and embossed 8-ball emblem make it a symbol of a definitive step in the retro-modern world. Meanwhile, the GSX-8T takes inspiration from 70s street racers. The distinctive front fairing, retro skid plate, and elegant black and gray color scheme make it stand out classic yet sporty. This is what TT means, a combination of timeless and the GSX-8T base, a bike that brings the spirit of the classics to today's stage. Suzuki knows well, style is timeless, and true performance is timeless. So, are you ready to revive the spirit of the street classics with a touch of cutting-edge technology? The GSX-8T and GSX-8T are not just bikes, they are the embodiment of memories wrapped in the future. Start your engines, go back in time with today's speed.
The Suzuki Katana isn't just a name, it's a symbol of the glory and sharpness that has been etched into it since the early 1980s. When it was first unveiled, the bike immediately took the automotive world by storm with a futuristic design that was ahead of its time. Inspired by the legendary Japanese sword Katana, their bike exuded a sharp, precise, and stylish character. Now, the legend is back in a modernized form that is ready to hit the streets and the track. The year 2025 sees the return of the Suzuki Katana with an alluring refresh. The updated design retains the classic DNA but is now wrapped in advanced technology and stunning new color options. Keeping comfort and high performance at the forefront, the all-new Katana promises a driving experience that is not only adrenaline-pumping, but also awe-inspiring. Underneath its handsome body lies a 999 cubic centimeters per cylinder DOHC liquid-cooled engine, just like the GSX S1000. With 148 horsepower and 108 Newton-meters of torque, the bike is ready to take off with smooth throttle response thanks to Suzuki dual throttle valve technology. The result? Aggressive yet controlled performance at every twist of the throttle. And as it turns out, Suzuki still has a big surprise in store. A design leak of the 2026 Katana RR facelift emerged and immediately caused a stir. The design is much more aggressive and futuristic, with a small LED headlight embedded in the dark visor, and a racing bike-style tapered stern. Gold upside-down suspension from Öhlins or KYB, an aluminum swing arm, as well as racing brand stickers like Akrapovi and Michelin, signify one thing: this is a track-ready version. With a retuned 999 cubic centimeters K5 inline for engine, the Katana RR is rumored to break over 150 horsepower. Suzuki clearly wants to bring the Katana back to the top, this time, with unrivaled power and style.
Suzuki GSX R1000 2026, the legend returns with a new breath of life. After 40 years of success, Suzuki has finally announced a major update to its iconic sports bike, the GSX R1000 and GSX R1000R. This marks a significant step toward a new era of high performance and efficiency, as well as a celebration of 4 decades of the GSX-R series since its debut in 1985. What's new in 2026? The 2026 GSX R1000 features a complete engine overhaul. From the injectors, camshaft, valves, to the pistons, everything has been redesigned to meet the latest emissions and noise standards without compromising the signature performance of the king of sport bikes. Even the exhaust system is now sleeker and more stylish, thanks to the new catalytic converter layout. In terms of chassis, Suzuki continues to rely on a lightweight and rigid twin-spar aluminum frame. But now it comes with the option of carbon fiber winglets, similar to those used on the GSX-R Team's CN Challenge bike at the 2024 Suzuka 8 Hours, providing maximum downforce when exiting corners. Moving into the realm of electronics, the SIRS, Suzuki Intelligent Ride System, is now even smarter. It features anti-lift control, traction control, and roll torque control based on an IMU to maintain optimal traction when exiting corners. All these features work in tandem as part of the TLR Smart system. Even the electrical components have been upgraded. The latest GSX-R now uses an ELIIY Power lithium-ion battery, lighter, more compact, and resistant to extreme temperature changes. Ideal for high-performance motorcycles pushed to their limits in various conditions. 40th Anniversary Special Edition. To celebrate the GSX-RS anniversary, Suzuki is offering 3 new aggressive yet elegant colors: Pearl Vigor Blue/Pearl Tech White, Candy Daring Red/Pearl Tech White, Pearl Ignite Yellow/Metallic Matte Stellar Blue. Featuring a 40th anniversary emblem and GSXR logo on the seat and exhaust, this bike isn't just fast, it's steeped in history. Suzuki GSX R1000 2026. More than just a refresh, this is an evolution of the racing DNA that never stops evolving. Are you ready to welcome the new chapter of the Circuit King? Share your thoughts in the comments section, and don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates in the automotive world. Amidst the hustle and bustle of the evolution of the two-wheeled world, one name steals the show: Suzuki SV650. In 2025, this bike is not just a re-release, but a living icon that proves that simplicity can be true power. While many manufacturers race to cram in digital features and technological gimmicks, the SV650 remains focused on one thing: pure joy in riding. With the DNA of a smooth yet powerful 650 cubic centimeters V-twin engine, the SV650 never loses its charm. It is not a bike that follows trends, but rather creates its own path. This is why the SV650 has been dubbed a true rider's machine, a bike that understands the adventurous spirit, not just the numbers on the spec sheet. But Suzuki didn't stop there. After successfully resurrecting the Katana and reviving the legend of the Hayabusa, their perspective began to shift. The market was hungry for a light, tough, and agile adventure bike. We see it in the Yamaha Tenere 700, we feel it in the KTM 790 Adventure. So, what about Suzuki? This was the moment captured by Oberdan Betsy, the world's motorcycle design maestro. He envisioned something that didn't yet exist: the Suzuki SV650 Jebel A concept that combines the legendary toughness of the Jebel line with the lightweight, flexible platform of the SV650. Imagine a motorcycle with great off-road capabilities, sharp handling, and still comfortable on asphalt roads. The SV650 Jebel is not just about reviving the past, but about carrying that spirit into the future. It's an inspiration for Suzuki to rise to the challenge of the times to create a true adventure bike, one that's lightweight, combat-ready, and still affordable. This is not just a bike. It's the embodiment of passion. A new hope for the modern adventurer. Will Suzuki answer this call? Let's wait for the buzz. Imagine a two-stroke engine roaring through the city streets, not from an ordinary motorcycle, but from the Suzuki RG500 Gamma, a road bike born from pure racing DNA. Produced between 1985 and 1987, the RG500 Gamma isn't just a sports bike, it's a legitimate replica of a 500 cubic centimeters Grand Prix monster, bringing the spirit of racing from the circuit straight to the public tarmac. Inspired by the legendary Suzuki RG500 in the hands of riders like Franco Ansinai, this bike is designed for riders who thirst for the thrill of competition at every twist of the throttle. Its design and technical specifications reflect the soul of the circuit: a lightweight aluminum frame, an aerodynamic body typical of the 80s, and adjustable front-rear suspension. Performance is savage, equipped with a 498 cubic centimeters two-stroke, four-cylinder square engine. The bike is capable of spitting out around 95 horsepower at 9,000 RPM, and accelerating to 236 kilometers per hour. The 6-speed manual transmission gave complete control over the brutal yet controlled power, and the dual-disc brake system up front ensured precise stopping. The short 2-year production run made it a sought-after item for collectors and true two-stroke aficionados, with its historical value increasing over the years. Now, more than 3 decades after its debut, rumors of the RG500 Gamma's rebirth have taken the automotive world by storm. Strong rumors suggest that Suzuki is preparing a modernized version of the legendary bike with an aggressive, sharp, and futuristic design. Seen in sketches and digital renders, the new RG500 comes with a sharp X-shaped LED headlight, gold-plated upside-down front suspension, and a body that retains the RG500 signature colors white, red, and blue as a tribute to its heritage. Although there has been no official confirmation, many believe the new version will feature a modern 4-cylinder engine with the latest electronic technology, ready to meet emissions regulations without sacrificing performance. The modern Suzuki RG500 Gamma looks to bridge the gap between nostalgia and innovation, bringing back the spirit of the GP500 in 21st century technology and design. A racing icon that is set to be reborn, this time for a new generation of speed lovers.
The world of two wheels always has stories that never fade with time. One of them comes from Suzuki. through the DR series, which has long been an icon of true adventure motorcycles. Its history began in the late 1980s, when Suzuki introduced a line of dual sport and rally replica motorcycles to challenge the harshness of off-road trails while remaining reliable on the highway. The name DR itself is synonymous with toughness, simplicity, and unlimited exploration capabilities. However, the peak of attention in the adventure motorcycle world came when Suzuki released the DR800S, a motorcycle that earned the legendary nickname Big Doctor, launched in 1990. This motorcycle had a 779 cubic centimeters engine capacity with the largest single-cylinder configuration in the world at that time. Its rugged appearance with a distinctive ductile front fairing, which later became a trend in modern adventure motorcycles, made the DR800 not just a motorcycle, but an icon in Suzuki's history. This motorcycle was heavily inspired by the Paris-Dakar Rally world, where the durability of a single-cylinder engine and sturdy design were essential for conquering sand dunes and extreme terrain. Decades later, the motorcycle world continues to evolve. From conventional engines to modern technology, every manufacturer is trying to revive their legacy. And now, in 2026, Suzuki has made a big surprise by introducing the Suzuki DR800 Twin Gaston Edition. It is both a tribute to the legend and a total renewal for a new era of adventure motorcycles. As seen in this rendering, the DR800 Twin Gaston Edition comes with an aggressive and modern design. The combination of red and white colors, typical of the Dakar Rally, brings a sense of nostalgia, while the sharp body curves and modern chassis emphasize that this is a motorcycle of today. Suzuki no longer relies on single-cylinder engine, but rather a more powerful, smoother, and more efficient 800 cubic centimeters parallel twin engine. Long travel suspension, dual-purpose tires, and an ergonomic riding position ensure this motorcycle is ready to explore any terrain. This special edition also bears the name Gaston, as a tribute to Gaston Rahir, the legendary racer who became an icon of the Dakar Rally era and is closely associated with the history of rally motorcycles. Every detail of this motorcycle is designed to retain the classic DR DNA, yet wrapped in Suzuki's latest technology. With the arrival of Suzuki DR800 Twin Gaston Edition 2026, Suzuki seems to be answering fans' longing for return of the legend, while also affirming that heritage is not just to be remembered, but also to be continued.
Looking back, we can't forget the legendary Suzuki GSX-1100E that was first introduced in 1980. Back then, competition in the sport bike world was fierce. Every manufacturer was racing to create the fastest and most powerful bikes to capture the attention of speed lovers. The GSX-1100E became one of the unforgettable icons. With a top speed of over 190 km per hour, it was widely known as the King of the Road. Its sharp styling and ferocious performance made it a favorite among true sports bike enthusiasts. Rumors have surfaced that Suzuki is preparing a revival of its iconic past with the GSX1250 EF. The bike carries the legendary spirit of the GSX-1100E in an aggressive modern design. The contrasting red and white colors, full fairing, and bold body lines create a strong retro sport aura that remains relevant in the current era. The main signature 2 classic-style round headlights now comes with LED technology, bringing together a nostalgic and futuristic feel. The large tank with the striking Suzuki logo emphasizes the sport bike's character. The stealth-style black exhaust, tubular frame, and stepped seat add to the ergonomics and fierce look. Powered by a liquid-cooled 1,255 cubic centimeters 4-cylinder DOHC engine, the GSX1250 EF is capable of producing 97 horsepower and 108 Nm of torque. A combination of style and performance, and with a design that honors the past yet is designed for the future, the GSX1250 EF is Suzuki's bold statement in the increasingly vibrant era of modern retro sports. Suzuki has a rich history when it comes to powerful engines. In the late 1960s, they developed fast and reliable power, but lacked in terms of bottom-end torque. This problem brought to lighter, faster and more agile models equipped with water-cooled 2-stroke engines. With the upcoming arrival of the new 700 cubic centimeters displacement engine. Some time ago, motorcycle lovers around the world were surprised by a short teaser straight from Kawasaki's official website that sparked curiosity. In the less than 10-second video uploaded to social media, it showed a series of comments from Kawasaki fans who longed for the revival of the legendary two-stroke engine. The video closes with a bold statement, "We hear you," as if signaling a new revolution being prepared by the Japanese manufacturer. Speculation is also rife among Suzuki lovers as to whether Suzuki will be the next manufacturer to revive the glory days of two-stroke motorcycles. With interest in two-stroke engines on the rise, Suzuki has good reason to reconsider. Of course, all this is about to be answered. Renowned designer Obadan Bezi created a concept 700 cubic centimeters two-stroke motorcycle called the Suzuki Titan 700, inspired by the Suzuki T500 Titan introduced in 1968. The Titan 700 could appeal to both nostalgic older riders and the new generation who want a high-performance motorcycle. By incorporating modern technologies such as a more efficient fuel injection system and the latest emission control technology, Suzuki was able to deliver a two-stroke engine that remains powerful without violating environmental regulations. Not very stylish. However, the bike had brightly colored books typical of the period, making it appealing to young enthusiasts. Today the new Titan 700 should follow in its footsteps, offering a very concrete vehicle, of a quality typical of almost forgotten Japanese motorcycles in finish and materials. While it is uncertain whether Suzuki will actually revive the Titan 700 two-stroke engine model like Kawasaki's bold move, the chances are getting more and more attractive. If this happens, it will be a high-performance two-stroke engine model with a retro-modern touch that will be stronger in the hearts of two-wheeler enthusiasts in 2026, and that will be exhibited at Eicma 2025 this year. This will be Suzuki's challenge. In the 1970s, when the streets were filled with the roar of powerful but maintenance-challenged two-strokes, Suzuki stole the show with a masterpiece that was not only powerful, but also reliable, the Suzuki GT550. More than just a motorcycle, the GT550 was a symbol of freedom and self-expression. With a three-cylinder engine configuration that was rare in its day, the GT550 offered a different kind of ride, smoother, stronger, and more ear-catching. It is a bike that bridges the gap between performance and comfort, between brutality and precision. When it first hit the streets, the Suzuki GT550 immediately hit the market. Its masculine design with a solid fuel tank, and three prominent exhaust pipes on either side suggested power and unusual character. But the most striking feature was of course the power plant, a 543 cubic centimeters two-stroke air-cooled inline three-cylinder engine. While rivals were still playing it safe on 2 cylinders and 4 cylinders seemed like a dream, Suzuki stood out with the perfect harmony of 3 pistons that characterizes the GT550. And now, rumors of the legend's revival are starting to reverberate in the automotive world. Design renders of a modernized version of the Suzuki GT550 have begun to emerge, fueling speculation and hopes among classic motorcycle enthusiasts. The retro-style round headlight now features LED technology, giving it a classic yet efficient look. The gold-colored upside-down front suspension adds an aggressive, up-to-date feel, while the sleek dual exhaust stays true to the three-cylinder DNA of the original GT550. But the most eye-catching part is of course the mechanical heart. Reportedly, the new GT550 will be equipped with a liquid-cooled 543 cubic centimeters two-stroke three-cylinder inline engine, equipped with a modern technology called Pulse Jet. This engine is claimed to be capable of producing up to 70 to 75 HP, but with efficiency and emissions that meet Euro 6 standards. No longer a smoky, fuel-guzzling two-stroke engine, but an evolution of tradition wrapped in today's efficiency. If it does launch, the modern Suzuki GT550 won't just be nostalgia wrapped in technology, but a new symbol of retro-modern motorcycling. With its three-cylinder engine and eye-catching design, it's ready to become a street icon again, proving that true legends are only a matter of time away from resurrection. Thanks for watching.